Quick question for you guys. Is it fatphobic to not have a romantic interest in a girl that's heavyset? To me, in my honest opinion, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case at all, but there's some people out there that begs to differ. And some people, I mean people on Twitter. So you already know, this has been a trending topic as of late in the YouTube space. There's this guy on the button that was getting dragged on Twitter for being fatphobic, all because he was rejecting women for being a bit husky. This dragging got set off from this tweet. This is the tweet that started this man getting drugged through the reins. Now let me go ahead and give you guys some backstory for the people that have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so there's a speed dating show called The Button where there's two contestants, and if you didn't guess it already, there's a button involved. This button is in between these two contestants, and when these people are talking, having a conversation, trying to fill out the vibes, seeing if they see themselves having another date with this individual, this button will pop up red randomly. And if one of them or both of these contestants feel like the vibes ain't there, or they don't see themselves going on another date with them, they slam on this red button, they press on this red button, and they bring in a new person. So for this episode that we're about to talk about, they decided to add a twist, add some spice into this one, and decided to give the contestants blindfolds. Which, quick tangent I want to get on, I love that they added the blindfold. That's what a lot of people were asking them to do, because a lot of people, like I said, were quick to press the button, but literally there was no point of the blindfold when at the end of these interactions, they're able to remove the blindfold and see the individual, and it gives them one more chance to press the button if they're not interested in them. The whole point of the blindfold was for them to find a date through personality, find a date from them on the inside. Again, this episode ended on looks. A blindfold episode ended on looks. Like, cut, y'all is wild, y'all is tweaking for real. Y'all literally defeated the purpose of the blindfold, man. I just don't get it. So they had the blindfolds on, and so since this man had no idea what the other individual looked like, he came up with a loophole. He came up with a big brain idea to figure out who he chatting it up with. He decided to ask these shawties for a hug, to see if they big bone, big body, to see if they built like a Tonka. Let me go ahead and show you guys the clips that are in question.
Hi.
Hi.
Can I get a hug?
And where are you? Put your hands up.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Okay.
Hi, I'm
Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I recommend anyone watch the show.
Okay. Sorry, can we hug?
Sure.
Okay. Hi, how are you?
Good. You're needing a hug.
Thank you.
I don't know how the cut people allowed that to slide. Like, how'd you allow this man just to hug these contestants? That's a big L on the cut staff, but that's a W for my man. That's WIQ right there. So yeah, he would talk to these chicks, and then he would try to find a way to wiggle in a hug to see if they're big body. And the second he figured out that they were big body, he would kaboom, press that red button. So the contestants and later on a Twitter user caught on to this trend and decided to halt it and slam the red button on him, because she already knew what type of timing he was on when he asked her for a hug.
How tall are you?
How tall do you think I am?
I'm thinking like 5'11".
Do you want to give me a hug and see how tall I am?
Not right now.
So yeah, I think that's all the lore that you guys need to know for this discussion. So let's just go ahead and get on to the main topic of this video. Is this man fatphobic for not wanting to date a fat woman? Like I said early on, I don't think it's fatphobic whatsoever. There's a difference between having a dating preference and just discriminating and hating an individual just because they have a little bit more fluff on them. Y'all were so busy to judge this man and call him fatphobic, but gonna completely ignore the shawty dressed up as an anime character, a character from Demon Slayer, talking about some...
I mean, I watch a lot of anime. I watch
Me too.
a lot of Asian shows like Korean dramas.
What is your type?
I'm definitely very into Asian men.
She's fetishizing a race, a whole race. She's fetishizing a whole entire race, and y'all just gonna look past that. Y'all just gonna ignore that and just harp on the fact that this man just doesn't want to date a big bone shawty, a rotund shawty. If that makes that man a fatphobic all because he doesn't want to date a shawty that has a little bit too much meat on her bone, well, to come to think of it, I might be ugly phobic. I'm not trying to date no shawty that's ugly whatsoever. I might be ugly phobic, y'all. And some of y'all shawties, some of y'all ladies out there, y'all might be height phobic. Y'all might be height phobic. Y'all over here turning down men left and right because they're not a certain height. Y'all height phobic, Have y'all thought about that? Why is it just when it comes to a chick having some gut on her, having a gut on her, having that little fupa situation? Why is it when people don't want to date a chick like that it becomes a whole deal? It becomes a whole thing. Oh my gosh, he's fat phobic because he don't want some fupa in his life. Honestly, fat phobic or fat phobia, whatever, it's losing its meaning. It's losing its meaning because of these people that are just misusing the word. All because their feelings are hurt. All because a man doesn't want to date you because you got a little... If you don't like how men are treating you and how men are just ignoring you all because of your weight, you can change that for real. You can lose that weight, honestly. But a guy, he can't get taller. Actually, he can. There is surgery that makes guys actually a little bit more tall. But you guys gotta understand what I'm trying to say, right? It just comes off as bitter, honestly. It really just comes off as bitter. Instead of you guys just crushing my mans, how about you get... Whoa, pun not intended. Yo, instead of y'all dragging my mans, how about y'all like appreciate him for being a Chad that he is, for gaming the system, finding a loophole in the system. I never would have thought that. At most, handshake just to fill out the hand, to feel like it's a little bit rumpy. It got a little bit more sausagey feeling to them. But yeah, man, that's all I really gotta say about this topic, man. Just a quick video. Let me know down in the comments below your thoughts and opinion, as well as a like and a sub if you enjoyed the video, man. That's about it for me. Hopefully I see you in my next video. Bye.